Hey, Bonnie Cornelius here, and I just wanted to do a quick video and show you some ways that you can speed up your workflow in Photoshop by using some automated processes. First thing I want to show you guys is how to make a preset out of your adjustment layers. So not all of the adjustments you can do this with, but I think with a few of them, with the levels, with curves, with hue saturation, you definitely can. So here you see I do a lot of newborn photos, and babies can be quite pink or quite red. So I have a preset that I've created that's reduce red, and that takes that red out of that baby's skin. So I want to show you how I would do that. So let me go back here. So you just click here on hue saturation level. I'm going to go here to the red channel, and I'm going to make my adjustments. I'm just going to do this real quick for purposes of this video on how I would do that vaguely. And that pulls the red out of his skin. And then I come up here to these little lines on the top right corner. And click that, and then click on Save Hue Saturation Preset, and then you can name it. And I'm not going to do it again because I've already done it, but I have here Reduce Red, and you would just click Save, and then when you pull it up again, you come up here to Presets and click down, and you can click that Reduce Red, and you are good to go. So I just wanted to show you that first. Now I wanted to show you how you would create your own action so you can run that easily on all your photos in the same set and get the same look. Gives you some consistency and also a way to batch edit so that you can get through your workflow faster. This isn't my exact workflow, but I'm just doing this as an example, so it's going to be a little bit faster than I normally would do it, or a little bit less layers than I normally would use. But this is just would be my basic workflow. So I'm going to go to Actions, and I'm going to go click on, I'd made my own folder, which is Bonnie's Actions. And then I'm going to click this little plus sign here, and that is Create New Action. So I just click that, and then I can name it, and I'll just name it this little baby's name, Jet Newborn Action. And then I can run it on all the images in his session so that I can get a consistent look across the board and just kind of have a base to go on to edit all of his photos. So I did that. I have it in my set of Bonnie's Actions. I don't really need to use these. You can color code it if you want to find it easier when you go back and look in your actions. I don't usually do that, but it's an option. And then you just click record. And then anything you do is going to be recorded, so when you play back the action, it'll all just happen automatically. So I'm just going to do a few layers just to show you an example. This wouldn't be my exact workflow, but I'll just make a background layer, a copy of the background layer, and that's just going to be where I'm going to touch up his skin, touch up any flyaways, things, any cloning or spot healing I need to do. And then I'll go and I want to remove that red from his skin. So I'll go back. This is why I showed you this earlier. So go back and I can just click that reduce red, and that will be done. I do have this mask, so when I go back and complete the edits, I can mask this off the lips or anywhere where I don't want that to reduce the red. Then I might go in and do brighten it up a little bit with a levels layer, and then maybe go in and I'll just use one of the automatic presets with the curves layer and add some contrast. That's a little bit much, so I'm just going to pull that down a little. And I like my blacks to be a little bit darker, so I go into a selective color layer and go to the blacks and just pull that up a tiny bit. And there's like just a basic workflow. I would probably in reality have a little bit more, but just want to do this quick to show you guys. So now I go back to the Actions panel, and I just click this this little square box, and that stops it. So then I could go to one of my other images in this series, and then go to click on that action, Jet Newborn action, hit play, and that is all done for me. And I can run that, you know, individually on all the images in his session, or I can go back. Let me just delete these out. And then you can kind of see how I would run it. So what I've done here is I've opened a series of images from the session that are all on the same backdrop and the same basic lighting. And so I will go, so I have this action made. So I'll go to File, Automate, Batch, and I just find my action set, which is Bonnie's actions. And my action that I've just made is the Jet Newborn action. And you can go through and there's different, you know, it just was up, so it's already on here. And then you hit OK. And it has been run on all the images in this series. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope this helped to speed up your workflow. Thanks for watching.